a touch of, Star FM. Because, I've been seeing it all around social media. And, coming to the studio is a great privilege. Thank you for the opportunity.
Well, thank you for getting into the studio this morning for us to have this conversation. So, Emmanuel Gyamfi.
Emmanuel Gyamfi, yes, sir.
Who are you? For those who don't know about Emmanuel Gyamfi, let's start from there.
Well,
are you just a gospel musician, or is there more to you than just the gospel music?
There's more to me.
So tell us about it.
Emmanuel Gyamfi is not just a gospel musician. Also a pastor in a church in London called Praise Gate Temple.
Praise Gate
Temple. Yes. I help with the youth,
right?
And those kind of people, bringing them up.
So you're a youth pastor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And at the same time, I also work full time in the United Kingdom.
Right.
As well, yeah. I've got a family and I've got 2 kids.
Wow.
As well, yeah.
And you are here in Ghana and your family is up there.
Yeah, they're up there.
You've left them.
This was just a quick trip. I had an event in the weekend, so
right.
I just came down for the event, and then yeah.
What event was that?
It was one minister called Joshua Hinkra in Ashanti region of Massive.
Right.
To be specific, he invited me for a show, and then yeah.
And how did that show go?
It was amazing.
Was the Spirit of God filling the place?
It was all over social media. I was blown away. And to be honest, I want to commend Ghanaians and the kind of production happening here in Ghana. It's just amazing. And from the beginning of the event to the end of the event, everything was so great. That the presence of God, that was the most important thing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Luigi was on, Efe Grace, and some few more. It was perfect.
Well, we're glad that it was.
Yeah.
But tell us about your journey, your journey as a man of God. Becoming a youth pastor.
Yeah, I've always known Christ from the beginning of life. My parents are good Christians.
Right.
So
you were born into a Christian home. You're the typical person who was born into a Christian home.
Yes.
But sometimes people are born into a Christian home and they are doing all the things that they see their parents do. They are going to church, they are going to the Sunday school, they are doing the Bible studies, they are doing the quiet time in the morning, but they don't quite get it. So there comes, a point in time where you actually begin to understand all that you've been doing. Or it wasn't like that for you.
When the Bible says you should train a child the way they should go, when they grow up, they will not depart from it. I believe that. Because I believe that the training we got and the kind of community we grew up from, it actually helped us. It made an impact for us. Having student unions and then going for events, having revival services, camp meetings, those kind of things. It's not just for parents, but the church you grow in also has a big effect in life for you. I grew up from Assemblies of God.
Assemblies of God.
Yeah, so
here in Ghana.
Here in Ghana, in Kumasi.
Right.
Yeah. So it has made a huge impact whilst I was growing up. So when I grew up, I went to different communities, different environments. There wasn't any huge changes. It actually helped me grow more. And this is how far.
So how would you describe your walk with God? How has it been?
It hasn't been easy. Sometimes faith is tested. When you see the product now, you might probably think that everything has been, rosy, but it hasn't. I've been to Ghana. This is my 3rd time this year, by God's grace. And when I think about all of that, there were years that I couldn't even come to the country. For 7-8 years, I couldn't come.
Had to go?
Yeah. No, I couldn't even.
You couldn't
I
come,
didn't have
so
the means
7-8 years you had to go.
No,
You couldn't even visit.
I didn't have the means to it. But by God's grace, so I feel like the journey has not been smooth, but I believe that all things were also working out for me. I believe that when you put all your trust and your faith in God, no matter what, the Lord always make a way.
So based on that, what message would you say give to people out there who are going through it? When I say going through it, they
Yeah.
are going through things, they are going through challenges in life, and perhaps they feel like they want to give up, and they're having all kinds of thoughts, as a man of God, as a youth pastor. A lot of the young people are
Yeah.
going through a lot of
Yeah,
things,
I know. I know.
in this country. What would you say to them?
Life is not easy. Knowing Christ will not make it any easier. But one thing I believe in is the urge not to give up, because sometimes a lot of people would love to give up. A lot of people feel like, things are not going on well, especially when you live in this country, the pressure of life and
Yeah.
some of these things that are happening.
Yeah.
You would want to give up, you want to engage yourself in other stuff. But for me, I can speak for myself. I've followed Christ and I have seen the difference. Anytime or any point that I feel like giving up, he always come through and he always does things at the right point at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not dead because God has a purpose for you. In the Bible, there was a story for Peter. It's the same story for James, the same story for John. All these people were put into prison.
Yeah.
But the Bible says that when John was put into prison, he died. They killed him. When it got to Peter, the Bible says that the angel came to rescue him because Peter had a purpose. And because Peter had the mandate and the purpose, his time wasn't up. He didn't die. Right now, your time is not up. You are still alive. You can see, you can breathe, you can experience life. It simply means God hasn't given up on you.
Right.
It simply means that there is hope for you. So don't force yourself to give up because God hasn't given up on you. Just hold on to the faith. Trust. Believe it. If he has done it before, he will definitely do it again.
God is in the business of not leaving or forsaking us.
Definitely.
Is it? So
Definitely.
we shouldn't lose hope.
Don't lose hope.
And we
Don't be
shouldn't lose
tired.
faith.
Don't. At all.
Let's talk about your journey in music. How did it begin?
It began in a very young age when I was about 12.
Really?
Yeah.
At the Assemblies of God here,
Assemblies of God, yes.
here in Ghana, in Kumasi.
In Kumasi.
Started singing there.
Yes, Bantama. No, not Bantama, Busheng.
Busheng.
Yeah, to be more specific.
Right.
Abundant Life Assemblies of God. Yeah. We had a small group, and then I was the music director then. I was the youngest, but still the music director.
Wow.
And I kind of knew music a bit because my mom was a singer. My dad was also a singer. So it was in the family. So that's when I realized. But I didn't start doing music straight away. When I went to primary school and secondary school, I was an instrumentalist. I started playing the trumpet.
You're playing the trumpet in primary school?
In primary school.
What primary school is that?
St. George's.
Okay.
It's in Swami.
It's Swami.
Yes.
And then
St.
secondary
George's.
school?
Secondary school, Kumasi Anglican.
Oh, class.
Yeah, super
Interesting.
class. Yeah. Yeah, so that's when I started discovering my purpose.
Right.
And playing the trumpet, moved to the keyboard, and then not doing singing full time. Went to
So you play instruments.
Yes,
so
I
you
do.
play the trumpet, you play the keyboard.
the keyboard.
And you sing.
Yeah, I can do the drums for a
You
service.
play drums too.
For a service.
Wow.
Yeah, but when I went to uni and Central University, that's when I became the music director, and then I also started doing music, taking it a bit seriously.
I see.
So that's where it started, and from
That's
there,
Central University at
Central University.
Miocho.
Mutual, yes,
I see.
Mutual, yes.
That's my alma mater, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Amazing. So we're the second batch that finished Central University
Yeah.
in Mutual. So the first batch, the second batch, I was the music director
Wow.
for almost 3 years.
Wow.
And then, that's how it
And
started.
they started, so that's how music started.
That's how,
Full time getting into music
getting
ministry
into- yeah.
started. So you have the song Okasa.
Yep.
Let's listen to it and then we'll talk a little bit about it and how it came about.
Okay.
Na yedin.
Okay,
Yenimi yenyame.
know how to dance, but we can try something.
That's music by Emmanuel Gyamfi.
Artiste.
That's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
I love
Give
this
God the
one.
glory.
I mean, I can already picture myself, sitting in my car and just listening to this.
Yeah.
When you are stuck in traffic,
I know, right?
and you have all the windows rolled up, and you are just enjoying this, and you begin to reminisce on the goodness of God.
Yep.
Because Okasa Adin Yunayedin, right?
Yes,
What's the story behind this song?
This story is really funny. I got the song in a dream, actually.
In a dream?
Yeah, in a dream.
Wow.
I got the song in a dream. I was singing the song on a very huge stage in a dream, and then I was just ministering to people. It was like a huge conference, an outdoor conference, what you would say like a convention.
And you could hear the song that you were singing.
Yes, and I was singing.
This was it.
I was singing it.
Wow.
In a dream. I think there was one of my friends also standing next to me, musician. But was just singing it. So when I woke up, I was like, this song. Is it an existing song or is it a new song? So I realized that no, I don't think so. So then I recorded it when I woke up, and from there, that was about 4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
from there, I've just developed it, and I recorded it live in my event in London.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a powerful song, and it's got a strong message.
Yeah.
How long have you been, professionally sort of doing music?
I mean, from 10 years ago,
Wow.
when I got to London from 2012, 2014 there, I started.
And what's the journey been like? Being in London doing music to appeal to
the British people. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. Yeah. I mean, but I believe that, everyone has their own time and seasons. So when it's time, the Lord just opens the door, and the Lord just, does his own thing. So, even though it hasn't been easy, but the same message I will send across, you should never give up.
Right.
You should trust the process.
Right.
You should understand the directions and the handwritings of God. If you understand that, then life will be okay for you.
Right. So where can we get your music?
You can get my music on Spotify, especially on YouTube.
Right.
You go Emmanuel Gyamfi, you can just get it. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, like all the digital platforms, you can get it.
Emmanuel Gyamfi.
And even on AudioMac, AudioMac, I've got all my stuff on AudioMac as well.
Right.
So on Instagram, Kobna K.
Kobna K.
Kobna K, yes.
On Instagram.
Kobna K. Or Emmanuel Gyamfi, you type Emmanuel Gyamfi, it will still come. It will come as Kobna K, but the name is there.
All right.
Emmanuel Gyamfi, yes.
All
You
right.
can get it.
Well, brilliant stuff. Thank you very much for joining us here in the studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been amazing having you.
Yeah.
And
thank
we'll
you.
continue to enjoy your music,
Of
Emmanuel
course.
Gyamfi. When are you going back to London?
Oh, tonight.
Oh, tonight. Oh, your flight is tonight. You are leaving us here in Ghana. You don't want to stay here with us.
Yeah, but I want to also thank my friend Donna. For
Right.
putting this together.
Okay.
It was just like a quick one. I was speaking to her last night, and then
Yeah, but it's great. It's
she
great.
gave me the opportunity.
Yeah,
so thank you
good
guys so
morning
much.
to Donna.
Donna, good morning.
Nimwa.
Anymore, yes. Yeah.
All
So
right.
it's been amazing. It's been
Well,
amazing.
we've enjoyed having you in the studio as well, Emmanuel Gyamfi.
Yes,
And
sir.
we wish you a safe flight.
Thank you, sir.
All right.